Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse and nothing particular to interest me on shore, I thought I would sail about a little and see the watery part of the world. I read Moby Dick for the first time over the course of 6 months. I began in March of 2020, right as the COVID-19 pandemic swept the world. And in a time where all on shore was bleak and dark, Melville's watery part of the world provided me with a much-needed escape. It gifted me a sense of place, a sense of understanding. For 6 months, I lived in the world of Moby Dick. I have always had a vivid imagination. Whenever I read a book, I'm not simply seeing words on a page, I'm seeing moments and imagery. I see scenes play out and people react as though I am right there with them, a part of this grand adventure. This was tenfold with Moby Dick. I could smell the salt of the sea, could hear the belted shanties, could feel the foam of the surf on my skin. I paced the deck with Ahab, threw harpoons with Queequeg, and witnessed it all with Ishmael. The deck of the Pequod became my home away from home, and thus when the adventures grew more harrowing and ever more topical, it was all the more effective. My deep investment in the world that Melville created allowed me to be deeply affected by Melville's scathing criticism of human cruelty and profound analysis of humanity itself. And as the story ratcheted up and up, I pulled the ropes, battened the hatches, manned the port bow, and did all I could to keep the Pequod afloat, but at the very end, the ocean returned to its reverent quietude. The storms and trials and losses of 600 pages past meant nothing to a world that kept on turning. The entire crew that you had fallen in love with, that you had fought with and cried with, now rested eternally at the bottom of the ocean, no more than a drop of water in the sea. I could not have read this book at a more perfect time. What many view as one of the most depressing endings of classic literature, I viewed as profoundly hopeful. For I was living in a time where all seemed for naught. The world was on fire, a virus was silently killing hundreds of thousands of people and stalking everyone else, and human connection was happening through a distant window. I felt powerless, like every single thing I did was pointless, that the ocean would forget me and my struggles, and that I, just like the Pequod and her crew, would end up under the surface forgotten and timeless. But that's not the point of Moby Dick. What about my time on the deck of the Pequod? All of the memories her crew made together, all of the relationships that were built and the moments that were shared. These are not pointless, for though their destination was bleak, their journey mattered more. Ishmael, the sole surviving member of the Pequod, was forever changed by his experiences. He chronicled them to share with the reader, allowing me and countless others to be changed by the journey as well, to sail the sea with a deep sense of place and meaning. We are all aboard the Pequod, each and every one of us. We are all vessels for our memories headed towards the same dark destination, but aware that this destination does not render our journey meaningless. We are all Ishmael. Call me Ishmael.